okay. Looks like we're live now. What's up, Manimo? Hi. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good night so far. Let me just make sure everything is running up and running. Let me make sure my mic is being picked up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh! Looks like it dropped. Okay. Is that better? I hope it is. Let's test it. Hello, everybody. I can hear myself now. I think that's good. I think that's good. Perfect. I had to restart my computer because my camera would not work at all right now. It just refused. It refused to work at all. No matter what I did. And now Streamlabs is not showing me the chat. Huh. Wonderful. Wonderful. Lovely. Going well, just eating dinner before the stream. And you? I'm about to get started with some coding and some Minecrafting tonight, Minor Mole. I hear you very well. Thank you, thank you. I bumped up the volume because it was set to lower. I don't know, for some reason my volume on my mic gets reset every time. Even if I do engrave it into the hardware, it resets itself no matter what. It's pretty funny. Rip the camera. Yeah. It happens. It happens. But we should be back now, which is good. It's all good. It's all good. I guess for now, I'm going to leave this open like this. Hopefully, I start getting the chat on this side so that I can actually see it without having YouTube open. But it looks like we're good. It looks like we're good. I think I need to put my mic volume to the max. Probably lower the game volume a little bit more. Maybe minor. Yeah, you always wanna find that balance so that you like your voice doesn't get overpowered by the game, but audiences can still hear what you're talking about and whatnot, right? I think that's one of the settings that you really gotta play around with in order to figure out, right? I know my settings, and I think I'm happy with what I got. Unfortunately, it just keeps getting reset and whatnot. But all right, so I am back on my testing world. Testing world number 3. Oh my gosh, there's so many fireflies. Might be best to kill a couple of these just to decrease particles. Not lag my game out a bit. Because particles are killer. Particles are killer in Minecraft. So I did add a couple things to this testing world. One thing that you're not gonna see is gonna be the hats. I did some testing earlier. I did not like how the hats are integrated in that data pack. It looked like whenever you merge a hat into a helmet, for example, it would not let you undo that. So your helmet is forever stuck with that skin. I don't know if you can replace it with something else, maybe, possibly, but I'm probably gonna let that data pack update to the latest version before like trying to mess around with it. So for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I did add 2 other things that I'm like are pretty cool. Actually, 3 of them. The first one is the playing cards. Now, the playing cards are a little bit crazy. They're ginormous for some reason. I don't know why they're so big. This data pack is pretty cool. It gives you playing cards so that you can play with your friends on the server and whatnot. It gives you like a whole set of them. And it gives you a playing cards deck that you can actually put cards into. If you left click everything, I'm thinking of the old bundle as always. You can always put the cards in there. I don't think you can just randomize it. I don't think that's a thing that you can do. Probably you could probably like hot wheel it, like scroll wheel it if you wanted to. But it's very interesting that the item textures are so massive. And I looked into the game files and it turns out that the textures are 64 by 64. So that would explain why, in comparison to like a regular Minecraft item, which is 16 by 16, you have these ginormous cards at 64 by 64. But I will say, they do look amazing. I don't think it matters that much that they're big. I will be pretty happy adding this into the server because it would be really fun. The only downside is that Bedrock, of course, will not be able to interact with these items. On Bedrock's end, this would just be a piece of paper. It would not be anything else, unfortunately. So that's the only downside to this, but at least Java players should be able to play poker. And I mean, technically speaking, the item will still be called the name of the card. So this is the Joker, the Ace of Hearts, the Jack of Clubs, the Six of Spades. All the items will keep their names for Bedrock players, but they will not see the actual model for the cards. That will be like the only downside. They can still play, but it will require a little bit more imagination on their end to make it work. So that is one data pack that I'm like, that is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I would probably be happy adding this into the GuildSMP. I will ask my members for some feedback on that to see if that's something we want to do. But regardless, you might have noticed that I have chess pieces. These are actually pretty sick. You can actually craft any chess piece and checkers too of any wood type, as long as a wood has a stripped variant, you can make the pieces of any color. So if I were to take the hi-fi here and let's say the bamboo blocks, and we'll take a stone cutter from the inventory real quick. If I were to place this here and I were to grab all this, put it there, now there is recipes for these guys. You can carve them into any chess piece. This is super cool. And they actually have like a proper like little 3D model. It's a little interesting how it does it. It's like single-sided, right? So it just renders a 3D model for each of these guys, and it gives them like a little bit of a, like kind of how like mushrooms are textured in the game. Let's see, let me find a mushroom here. The brown mushroom, if I were to plant this somewhere with like no light. How dark does they have to be? There you go. Yeah, mushrooms are rendered the same way, where like they have a texture, but then it just repeats on the adjacent side of the texture. So it kind of looks like a little X if you're looking at it from like a specific angle, but if you're looking at it from like right here, that looks like a mushroom. That looks exactly like a mushroom, right? So they have the same type of rendering, and then we toss that away. The exact same type of rendering on the bottom, not on the top. If they had it on the top, it would look a little bit weird, but they did take the time to make them actual proper 3D models. They look pretty cool. I like it, and I love the fact that you can change these guys into any type of wood. As long as the wood is in the game and it is vanilla, boom. You can craft chess pieces out of any type of wood. That is pretty sick, honestly. That is pretty awesome. So this is another data pack that I'm very convinced on adding into the server because it doesn't do anything too crazy. It just adds to recipes. But no, it doesn't add to recipes, sorry. The one that adds to recipes is the playing cards. It adds a recipe for a blank card and a recipe for the deck of cards, which is pretty cool. The chess pieces, however, it adds a bunch of recipes to the stone cutter. So you don't even have to use the crafting table. You can just take a block of stripped wood types and put it on the stone cutter, and it will put it there. And let me see. What is going on? What's up, TikTok? Hello? You're playing Pokemon Baile. That's awesome, Rossi. Hello. I am the manager. Huh? What's up, Gusta? Hello. Hi. Sorry. For some reason, the messages are not going through on my end. I don't see them. That is super weird. Let me make sure. If I go to the chat, is the chat thing not working? What is going on? To add this overlay. I have it here. Are we not here? Ghost, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate that. What are you doing? I am testing some fun data packs. It's data pack hunting day. I'm looking for more data packs that I can add to the server to, you know, add a little bit of extra fun for players and whatnot. Since it looks like we are pretty close to being done with the building. It's an abnormalities effect on TikTok, trust. Yeah, something weird is going on, man, because I don't even see YouTube's messages. I don't see TikToks. Something really weird is going on. So I might have to just try to open this. Does it work? Nope. It doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I see YouTube now. What's up? What's up, Ghost? Bimo and Magolor are gonna be paired with a Mortal Kombat character in my game. What in the world? Ghost? That is such a crazy combination. Hello? What? That is insane, Ghost. That is insane. With what Mortal Kombat are you gonna put with Bimo and Magolor? I'm sorry, that is just crazy. Bimo and Magolor, insane. Nato, did you hide my dinner? What do you mean, Ghosta? Your dinner? Huh? What dinner? Hishu, hi, how are you? Will we be able to join the server, sir? The server will be opening in a week from today. Next Saturday. The server doors will finally open for everybody. Kenshi, the blind dude. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. That won't be too bad, I hope. Interesting. I'm surprised you are just casually talking to a ghost. Oh yeah, it be like that, Tsunami. It really be like that. What's up, bro? Oh my gosh. I just started playing for the second time and I cannot ride my ride on yet. Oh, that's gonna take a minute probably, Ralsei. Yeah, you just gotta go through the game. Hello, Chris. You're on both YouTube and TikTok. Awesome. Oxidized copper chest. Oh yeah. We got the stuff in here. Well, what's up, everybody? Hello, welcome back in. Not to where's my precious frog blood? I went to grab it and it wasn't there. Gusta, what do you mean? Frog blood from where? Where did you get frog blood? Huh? I just got to the school. Oh, yeah. I see. The one in the church. Are you talking about the potions that were inside the barrel underneath the moss thingy? Oh, Ghost, I think that probably got deleted at some point. That is my bad. It was frog blood. Why do we have frog blood though? It's gonna have a very interesting moment since Genshi will think that they're just humans or someone from the other world. Yeah, crossovers tend to do that, not gonna lie. It really does that. What the heck am I watching? That's my introduction line to the chat. Let's make it official. Oh my gosh, Tsunami. Crazy stuff. Yo, Tsunami, surely you know what this is. You know what these cards are. Let me grab a queen and a king. Look at these cards, guys. Look at these cards. This is insane. It's so funny that they're so big. Honestly. I got a very good amount of it when I killed the macro frog. Wait, Gusta, are you telling me that the frog actually dropped frog blood? Did it really? That is insane. If I play Jester, then I will get all the Torns. It'd be funny if like the cards actually like give effects and whatnot when like people use them in the game. But they're literally just reskinned paper. with like very massive textures. They look pretty good though. I like how they look. And another funny thing is that it has like protection so that people don't see what you're holding. So for other players, your card looks empty. Look, my card looks empty there. Only I can see what card I have. Even if I do this view, it is empty. That is so cool that they added that. That is so cool. I am an Axis Ingenio. Oh, that fight was pretty fun, Chris. You got this. Lock in, man. Lock in. What about you add an oxidized copper chest card? I mean, in theory, I could customize the cards. I could customize them. It's just a matter of changing the textures for them. But two things. Only Java players can see them. Not Bedrock, unfortunately. For Bedrock, this will look like just a piece of paper with the name on it. That's it. Bro, really be like, it's so funny how they are big. That's what she said, Nato. That's what she said. Hilarious, Tsunami. Hilarious. I'm gonna beat the Metaton ripoff. Metaton Ripper is crazy. That is crazy. He should Quixote. Why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful shit. Oh my gosh, the meme. The meme. Spamton is a fraud. What did Spamton do other than scam everybody? What the? Did that fish just die? I think a fish just died. But yeah, guys. It looks like the cards look really good. They work really well. They don't really do anything too crazy other than add like a little bit of custom items. So I am pretty keen on adding those guys into the server. As for the chess pieces, I mean, they look pretty good. You can play chess in Minecraft. That would be pretty insane. Chess and checkers too. But look at all these 3D pieces, man. That is so sick. That's why he's a frog. He does the credit card theft. He's the second strongest boss of Snowgrave. True. Snowgrave spammed him. It was pretty scary, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and fix this. I'm sorry. No, it's all good, Tsunami. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. Mangrove wood, ew. What do you mean, ew? Mangrove is my favorite type of wood. I mean, they come in different colors too. You can literally make chess pieces out of any type of wood that has a strip variant, which should be all of them. So you can make them into dark oak, spruce, warped, and let's grab jungle too. Why not? As long as you come in here, boom, you can get any type of piece at all. Is that IKEA? Hold on, I can only see usernames. I don't know why YouTube is only showing me usernames. It's not showing me actual names. Interesting. Does anybody else see that? That it only shows people's usernames, not like their actual names? Yeah, no, it doesn't tell me. But yeah, that is you, IKEA. What's up? What's up? I had to make sure. YouTube Live is so trash. It could be better. It could be better, man. They should definitely 100% update it. I love Twitch's live streaming, but gosh, the ad problem is so bad. It is so bad. Catch you later, Ghosta. Axis. What about Axis? What about Cherry? Cherry has a stripped wood variant. So if I do this, boom. Pink chess pieces. Look at that. Look at that. No, hi, how are you? I won't stay too long, but hello, hi. How are you doing? The problem with TikTok Live is the censorship. Yeah, I mean, if you're streaming like graphic content, like bloody games and whatnot, then yeah, I would imagine that's a problem. But if you're just chilling like anything else, then you're fine. I would say. I'm doing good. I'm at a birthday. Ooh, happy birthday to your buddy or your friend who you're celebrating. Gamuro, hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Let's make a cherry rook. Oh, that is so sick, man. Bro, this will be so cool. The funny thing is that I had preemptively made like a chess command so that you could get like banners with like the chess pieces on them. I got it from a website. But with this, that's kind of irrelevant now, so we don't really need it, but it's a good backup to have, not gonna lie. Nato, did you see that video of the Infinity Castle? I don't think I have. Where is it, Gumuro? I got my brother's desk yesterday. It was covered with trash. Trash? Wait, Rossi. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Are you sure it was all trash? Imagine if you make cool fire fuel and gloves and then you can connect them to make fire shooting gloves. Fire shooting gloves, you say? Well, why have fire shooting gloves when you can cast fireball? Oh! That never gets old. But chess pieces look to be working amazing. I love it. I love the 3D models. That's pretty freaking cool, honestly. Let's go ahead and put everything over here. All right. The third thing that I added was a plugin that lets you make custom brewing recipes. So if I were to, I don't know if it's still there. It is still there. One is brews. There we go. So this plugin is pretty cool. You can make custom items. Custom drinks, I should say. And I should probably open the spreadsheet so that I can see what stuff I can make. Because you can make apple juice, horchata, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, lemonade. Like you can make a bunch of stuff with this. It's pretty crazy. Man, TikTok chat is still not working. Why can't I see it? I don't understand. What is going on? Do I need to refresh the page? Maybe? Is Tickfinity even working? I cannot tell. I legit cannot tell. Make Doritos as a custom item. I mean, I see it here on the page. Why does it not show it on the actual OBS pop-up thingy? I gotta go. I just wanted to say hi. All right, no, you have a good night. Have fun in the birthday. I said it in Minecraft chat a day ago, I think. Ooh, okay. Oh, I didn't stream yesterday, so that's probably why they didn't see the Gumuro. I'll check it out in a minute. But will Hollow Knight come back? Hollow Knight will come back one day. One day, we'll bring back Hollow Knight. Imagine you could brew frozen blue chicken. Frozen blue chicken, like from Deltarune. You wanna brew a Berkeley? That is some crazy stuff. Okay, let's open Streamlabs and Gomorrah says that he was in the Infinity Castle thing already. That is some crazy stuff. Why does Discord look weird? Oh, there we go. I have 11 messages from Oran. I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is about. It's the commands. Okay. In where Gumuro? I gotta open TikTok again, man. It's not showing me the messages. I mossed my attack. No, Chris, what do you mean you mossed it? You mossed it. What does the word in donut do? I'll show you in 1 second. Let me just check out what Gumuro sent out. Was it in media? He sent the thingy. Was it in the Minecraft chat? Am I missing a video? There we go. There it is. Oh my gosh. The Infinity Castle. What the heck is happening? Is this like sped up or is that like your actual running Gumuro? What is going on? Interesting. Very interesting. Huh? Did bro just get a villager? I'm sorry. You got villagers and their food? Bro, what in the world? They're eating villagers. That is crazy. That is insane. Does the server allow like crack Minecraft? Unfortunately, it does not, Hishu. That is something that we cannot enable on the server. Only anybody who's in Bedrock or in a Java Edition game can join the server. That's the speed, and I'm not even maxed out. Bro, what? Bro, it's so funny. Oh no! Okay, there's no fall damage. There's no fall damage. Let's go. That's sick. No! The copyrighted music! I gotta mute this. By the way, how is the donut version update development? Are you talking about the Pokemon game, Tsunami? It's on a standstill right now. It's literally just me working on the project, so it's been like going pretty slowly. The last few things that I got done was like rewriting most of the stuff that I had already made for the game, for like the newer version of the Pokemon Emerald expansion ROM hack base that they have. But I haven't done much ever since then. The only things that I've worked on are just story writing and whatnot, and getting some of the, what do you call it, new Pokemons and whatnot. GamerFan45, is that the same person? Hello. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, Nato. It's ended now. Wait, what? Oh, the sound effect. No worries, no worries. Yeah, you never know, man. You play any type of anime music, your stream gets copyrighted and shut down. You never know. Bro, what is going on? Bro, he's walking so fast. This looks like one of those GIFs where like the person is just like doing something super really fast. It's crazy. But yeah, so now it's basically right now it's on hiatus. It's only me working on the project, so it makes sense that it's on a pause right now. We'll get to it eventually, you know, when I have more motivation and I have more free time. We'll see. We'll see. This is sped up by 5 times just to show how much I walked. Oh, you manually sped it up, Gumuro. Okay, okay. I was like, wait, bro. That is insane. Bro, it just keeps going. Does this generate like forever? Or was this all manually built stuff? That is a little bit crazy. How long is this tunnel? What is that? What is happening? The chunks are not even loading. Bro, how long is this tunnel? Bro keeps walking. What? Wait, Gamora, so this is just a tour of like everything that's on there? Oh my gosh. Bro's eating people. Gamora, you're eating people. Why? Almost everything. Wow. My game ends up crashed. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope you had fun on the server, Gamura. That is pretty awesome. Nata sent you something. What is up, Rosie? I see a Deltarune save point. What in the world is that? I see it too. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I see the shape. I also see Pat. Does anybody else see Patrick? I also see Patrick. Oh God. I heard there's this guy who follows you named Tsunami. Is that his actual name or his account? Tsunami? I'm pretty sure that's you. What do you mean? Tsunami, you know that I know your username, right? Your username is awesome0756. I still haven't been spammed to Neo. Great Snowgrave. Oh, that is a tough boss fight, not gonna lie. I see the Titan's Eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kinda there. It is kinda there, not gonna lie. Spamton is tough. Oh. I mean, you know what? Gamer fan, you just gotta lock in. You gotta stay determined. And you gotta keep doing your cross slashes as much as you can. Because that boss fight, you really gotta keep hitting him. Otherwise, it's a little bit rough. That and make sure you get rid of the peepees. The peepees are crazy, man. That's my actual name. That is your act. What the? Why is there 2 tsunamis now? Huh? What the? Am I tripping? Is I wish I had a name like that. Brother! Bro's on 2 accounts! Dude, what in the world? That is some crazy stuff, Tsunami. Bro, you almost had me fooled, not gonna lie. You almost fooled me. Okay. Where was I? So, I wanted to show you guys the brewery data pack, which I think is pretty cool. If only TikTok would show me the messages there, so I didn't have to have this on the side. Let me just look real quick for a recipe. So we're gonna do. Let's make a milk bottle. So I need a milk bucket and 3 glasses with nothing on them, and I also need a cauldron. So we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna get 3 glass bottles and a milk bucket. And if the data pack is enabled, all you gotta do is just bum bum bum. Huh? I did enable it, right? Enable. Yeah, it is enabled. Am I missing something? An empty cauldron. 1, 2, 3. It worked! I got the milk bottles, guys! Okay, with the milk bottle, you can make either chocolate milk, eggnog, or I think, wasn't there strawberry milk? I could have sworn there was strawberry milk. Yes, there is 2 sweet berries. So we need cocoa beans. We need cocoa beans. We need sweet berries. Get a couple. And I don't know if we need anything else. Strawberry milk, sweet berries, eggnog, a blue egg, and sugar. Blue egg. And sugar. Get a bunch of this. Get rid of that. Look at my frog. Trust me. I did look at your frog, Akia. I also added a little bit of things to it. It looks pretty cool. The best part of having a unique name is that people can easily remember you by it. Exactly, Tsunami, exactly. That is a good trait to have. 2 cocoa beans. Okay. So, make a copy of that. So what do we need to make the chocolate milk? What do we need? A Cantera now. Oh, that's fire, Ralsei. That's awesome. What is your team looking like so far? Chocolate milk. You need a milk bottle and 2 cocoa beans. In an empty cauldron. Okay, perfect. So you toss this in there. Whoop. Toss that in there. And 2 cocoa beans. There we go. We got the chalky milk. Let's go. And of course, this gives you the speed boost. I think most of the drinks might give you like speed boost or regen, whatnot. They're kind of... They make do with what they got, right? Yeah, speed, just different levels of it. That is so cool. Okay, so you can also make strawberry milk if you throw that in there, and 2 of these guys. Yo! It gives you regen 2 and slowness. I mean, 30 seconds of regen is pretty nice to have. Not gonna lie, especially level 2. But it does have a drawback to it, which is interesting. Okay, and then to make eggnog, you need 1 milk bottle, 1 blue egg. There we go. Eggnog. Luck and health boost? Oh, that is so cool, man. That is so cool. I need to play Earthbound. I do have a Switch. Earthbound is goated, bro. You really should. You really should. Go check it again. I added something. Ooh. Okay. I can check that later, Ikea. I can check it later. Now, if I make a model of a donut on the player's head, can you code it into the data pack? Or is there other stuff involved? I don't understand this stuff. I also want to make a donut. So for donuts, Gumuro, it's mostly just like what effects you want the donut to have. And then making the texture for it. The textures are very simple. It's just 16 by 16. They can be any color, any combination. I like to make them be as close to Minecraft as possible. So I do tend to use like colors that Minecraft already uses to help me out with like the stuff. So like for Skulk, I use the same colors as the actual Skulk items. So it would match and whatnot. Same for the breeze, same for the creeper donut. Like I made sure the colors were like matching into the game already, right? I did make the donuts a little bit too big without realizing that because I did end up using all my space. But yeah, I mean, making the donuts for the most part is just you gotta make the texture for it. We gotta make a recipe for it, or at least a way to obtain it, right? And then we gotta code in the effects of the donut. And that's basically the process. As a helmet, I went to be... Oh, like to make a donut hat. Oh, okay. So for that, we would need to learn Blockbench to make the 3D model. And then in Blockbench, you can adjust how your player would wear the donut hat, quote unquote. But that's something that I still have not learned how to do. It's on my to-do list. I really probably should get going into that, but I probably will do that in between as the season progresses. So we might get hats later on in the season. Maybe like during Christmas break, I'll spend some time working on that or learning how to do it at least so that we can get some more custom stuff added. Because like as the season progresses, I will still add like more things and whatnot for events and stuff like that, right? But yeah, I mean, you put the time and effort, you get something like this. A donut that shoots lasers. Hell yeah. I have Blockbench and I know how to do that. I think I can make one for you if you want. Oh, Gamora, that would be sick. You know, honestly, if you don't mind, I would love to learn how to use Blockbench. Because I still have a couple items that I would like to give 3D models to. Like, for example, the baseball bat, I would like to give it a 3D model. Same with the home run bat. I want to give those guys a 3D model. The metal pipes, is, if possible, I wanted to also give them a 3D model so that they don't just look broken when you use them. As you can see, the texture kind of breaks when you utilize them. But yeah, Gomuro, I honestly, I could really use the help with like the textures and whatnot because that's probably the thing that takes the most amount of time out of like the entire data pack creation. Like some of these donuts, we coded them in like 30 minutes to an hour at most. The Skulk donut was probably the toughest one to do. Same with the Dragon Bread donut. These two were probably the toughest ones to get right. And then the Reese donut also kind of was a bit of a struggle to get correctly. But we ended up figuring that out very nicely. And I mean, it works like a charm. Like, that is so cool. That is going to be an essential donut to have for going end busting. I can guarantee it. It's going to be super useful. I do have a Switch. I like Tenna. Tenna's goated, bro. Tenna's goated. Nato, I sent you my team on the Discord. All right, let's check it out. Bro has Coco, the Coco, Spidey, what was your name? What was the name of this little Tarantula? I think Tarantula, right? The Psyduck. A Weasel, a Magikarp, and the False Tree. Hell yeah, Sudowoodo represent. That is so awesome to see a Sudowoodo on a team. Well, that's Bonslight, but it's gonna be a Sudowoodo at some point, I would hope. Is this your final team, Rossi, or are you gonna capture other Pokemon as you progress through your game? That is pretty cool, though. I need to finish Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh, you should, man. That game is goated. That game is goated. But I love that the Brews data pack works so well. It's super nice. It makes the recipes, and you get a new use for the cauldron. Like, for example, you could make stuff with a cauldron being heated up. That is an option. Let me see. Let's organize this by station. Oh, I cannot organize it? Okay, never mind. Heated cauldron. What about something like the herbal tea? We need a glass bottle, a fern, and a flowering azalea leaf. So we need a glass bottle, a fern, and flowering azalea leaves. Specifically this item. And let me go ahead and put the donuts back so that we don't need to use them. And make a copy of the milk bottle just in case. Okay, so you toss this in the cauldron. And notice that it has to have a campfire under it. Otherwise, this will not work. But you basically toss everything in the water. And it gives you an item. Health boost 2 after sleeping. Like, that is so cool. Oh, wait. I gotta be in survival. So, if you sleep, this is gonna give you a health boost. Let's see. See you, boss. Gotta go. God bless you. Not to remember that Jesus loves you. All right, Tsunami. You have a good night, man. Amen, brother. Amen. Look at that. 20 minutes of health boost. That is insane. That is so sick, dude. Like, you can make these teas and whatnot. Any of these brews you can make in the game now with this data pack. That is so freaking sick. I love that. Got the apple juice, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, eggnog, herbal tea. There's like 30 different types of drinks. Oh my gosh, there's probably in creative mode. I wish I can like capture Switch games to my laptop. You would probably need a capture card, gamer fan. You would probably need something like that in order to make that work. All right, Chris, have a good night. I will catch other Pokemon. Most Pokemon will change. Fair enough, fair enough. Ralsei, fair enough. That is pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay. So, let's see. What else can we do tonight? So, the data packs work. The only thing that concerns me about the Bruce data pack... I guess there's an Enderman. Is that we have something like this. Let me get the ingredients right. What else did you need for the bourbon? The data pack does have like alcoholic drinks in it, which for a family-friendly Discord, for a family-friendly Minecraft server, it would probably not be nice. It probably wouldn't. So I was thinking of maybe going through the data pack and disabling most of these alcoholic recipes. That would probably be one way to do that. But there's quite a lot. So the other option was that I just make my own custom drinks, right? Just following what the data pack did and just creating our own. I mean, that's entirely a possibility of what we can do and whatnot. So that is definitely in the cards as an option. And I mean, this doesn't even use a resource pack. This is all done directly through the Minecraft game, like through commands and whatnot. So it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool that you can just do that directly through the game without doing anything. I mean, there's a little bit of like things that you got to do, like modifying the potion effect and whatnot. So I think that is doable. I could probably add the brewing recipes for this. Maybe that would be possible. That is doable. But that's the only thing stopping me from actually adding this specific data pack into the server as it is now, because it does have the alcoholic drinks and it does have a drunk mechanic, which it gives you like some pretty serious drunken effects like nausea, blindness, and like you start hearing cave noises all the time, which is pretty terrifying, not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna show you guys because it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad when I tested it earlier. It was really bad. But yeah, I mean, the data pack is pretty cool, and I'm sure it was done with good intention. It is pretty awesome, but definitely can't have alcoholic drinks on the server. That's probably no bueno. So I will take some time to like go through the drinks, grab the ones that I think would be like friendly and whatnot. Like all these guys are 100% friendly, and there's a good bunch of others that are probably like really good. Like, let's see. I could have sworn that there was lemonade, and I'm pretty curious as to how they made a lemonade. Oh, wow. That is clever. Okay, so redstone, sugar, and wildflowers. That's the lemon. That is pretty interesting. And you gotta do this with a cauldron that has just water. So we do this, we do that. All right, and we toss everything in there. There it is. Charged lemonade Panera bread. Oh no, what do you mean Panera bread? How bad is this? Did that just summon lightning on me? Hold on. Hold on. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but it was definitely not that. But I guess it makes sense. There's like no way to like actually have lemonade if you don't have lemons in the game. So it kind of makes sense. Sigma Cardi, thanks so much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Charged lemonade. That's interesting. It doesn't even have any other effects. It just lightning bolt. It summons lightning on you, bro. Do you even go faster? Does it do anything to my character? I don't see any effects. I mean, the particle show was pretty nice, but does it do anything? Oh my gosh, that is not good. I wonder if something is gonna happen at some point that I'm not seeing. We still got the health boost from the herbal tea. And like stuff like the herbal tea is pretty nice. I love that. Like that is a unique effect that not many things give you. You don't get health boosts from like anything in the game, I don't think. Unless health boost is the thing that you get. No. You get absorption from golden apples. Health boost is something entirely different. Something very different. Okay. Well, the Brewers data pack is pretty cool. It is pretty awesome. But I might have to play around with it a little bit more. Now, there is other things that I do want to check out tonight. As I said, this is data pack hunting for this stream, and then we're gonna switch over to some building on the actual server. So let's see, what else did I grab? I know there was a couple more things that I wanted to check out. Like I know there was a fishing thing that I wanted to add, but that one I don't know if it's ready. It did look like Boyd Eel. What is this? That is interesting. What is that? Skulker. What is Skulker? Oh, it's custom fish. That is so cool. A rubber ducky. Oh, that is so cool, man. Okay. I might actually hold off on this because this would be perfect for the fishing event. So maybe that one we hold off for a minute. We don't add it just yet. Yeah, most of these things I think might have to come in later on the server because they're still pretty untested, and it might be best to just start with what we got, and then later on we add a little bit more things and whatnot. We can always add more to the data pack and whatnot, so I think that's probably okay. Let's see, resource packs. Let me go ahead and deactivate both of these guys since we're not going to be using them anymore, at least not for now. Check in general. What is going on with the general? Jack gave a good nickname to his students, by the way. It's Rack Muffins. The Rack Muffins! That is interesting. Alright, what is happening on the general? What is going on? Oh my gosh. My Pokemon Odyssey team right now. Oh, okay. We got the electric type Fearow. That looks sick, bro. Oh, still fighting Aggron. Bro, okay. I don't think I've played the game that these Pokemon designs are supposed to reference. But they look pretty cool. Oh, what is still... Yo, that's so freaking awesome. Seaside Grotto. Oh, this reminds me of Pokemon Gaia a little bit. I don't know why. A Minun. Awesome choice. Awesome choice. Love to see that. That does not look sick. Ether. Ether? What? They have a new type in that game? I mean, an Eviolite. Huh? Does Dusknoir evolve again? Or did you have that from when it was Dusclops? You got both a Minun and a Plusle. That is so cool. Oh wait, that was the end of it. We looped it. But when I told you forgot to put this in the Hall of Fame, you started a while back. The Sananana. Forgot the Sananana. Where is that message, IKEA? Where is that? I forgot to take it up. Ah, okay, makes sense, makes sense. What is this? A ground ether type Marowak? What is the ether type? What is that? Bone Piercer. Whoa. It's a pretty cool Absol. It's got wings like the Mega. Igdreon? How do you read that? Is it like Jagadrassil? Jagdreon? Ether type evolution, bro. That is so freaking cool. I don't even know what Ether's supposed to be, but they look pretty sick. Also, my shiny is another cool Pokemon too. Oh, wait. So this is the team. These are other Pokemon that you have. You have 2 shiny Marowaks? 31. Oh, wait, no. Maybe that's the same one. Maybe that's the same one. There's not pictures. It was a while back. Oh, okay. It has to be there somewhere, I would assume. Probably. Is this a new name for the light type, maybe? Light type. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's a light type. Light type would be something like... Light type in theory is technically the fairy type. Light type is actually fairies in the context of what Game Freak gave them. Because fairies defeat darkness, which makes sense. Light repels evil. That makes all the sense in the world. Wrong photo. Oh no, it was something else. I see. Oh, goodness. Oh. It's already 6:30 and I'm yawning. That is crazy. I think tonight we'll probably take it chill. Whoa, what is that? Miss Magius? It's a shiny Ghost Fire in the Asher Cave. What? Bro, the sprite board for this game is so freaking beautiful. Like, let's look back at Dosnoir. Oh, that is gorgeous, dude. Look at those pixels. Look at those pixels. Look at that phantasmal, spectral flare that Dosnor has on his hands. That is so sick, dude. Oh, man, I can't. You're making me want to play a Pokemon game, bro. But I don't have the time. Oh, no. I am a busy man. I lead a busy life. Never a dull moment, though. That is the good thing about that. That is the good thing about that. Okay, so tonight we're probably not gonna do any coding. I would probably say that it probably be best if we just take a chill day. Just spend some time building on the server, because there is a couple things that I do want to show you guys that I did work on the server. So let's go ahead and switch over. Aether is a new type that replaces Fairy. Oh, so it completely replaces the Fairy type. That is interesting. There's a new geyser update available to support Bedrock version. Oh, no. Already? We're not doing that. Are we? I might look into this, because we don't want to fall behind. Because if Bedrock does update, we're going to be in trouble. Big time. Big time. All right. Let me clear my inventory a little bit. And we'll go check out the frog that IKEA has requested us to see. The pipes. I don't really need the pipes. I can probably just get rid of them. Perfect. And let's go ahead and clear my advancements. Revoke. El Nato. Everything. Holy Phasma balls! Everything is gone. Alright, everything should have reset. There's the Donut Guild advancements. Awesome. Wait, Oren's on the server. Yo! What up? I picked up a dog egg. Oh no. Okay. What is happening to the frog? What has happened? Oh my gosh. Wait. IKEA? I don't see anything different other than the things that I tweaked this morning. Unless I'm missing something in here. Is there like a secret thingy down here? No. Right forward, Magician Frog! I summon thee! Magician Frog! It's so cool. The one that I built. Wait, IKEA, did you not build this frog? Where is his friend? His friend. Oh! Oh, IKEA, look, check this out. Check this out. Yeah. There he is. Look what I did, man. Okay, I thought you did something today. I was like, okay, nothing has changed. Look what I did, man. I took the hood, I detailed it a little bit more. Give it a little bit of flair, and boom, we got the hood. I thought that it made a lot of sense to put it next to the tree. So I just relocated it over here. With some world-edit magic. It was so easy to do that. But there he is. In all his greatness, we got the hood. It's too big. I cannot stand in front of it. But I hope you like it, IKEA. I did tweak it a little bit. I tried my best to make it look as close to the Pokemon as possible. And then I add a little bit of texture in there and whatnot, so that it would match as much as possible. It's really hard to get so much detail when it's like, this small, But hopefully we did a good job with it. That looks good. Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I did my best. But now Hood is chilling next to the tree, so now he can be here. because in reality we did need more stuff like on the opposite side of the tree, so that there's like stuff over here. We could possibly add something else over here. I don't know what we could add, but as of today, spawn has officially been protected. What that means is that building is not allowed anymore in spawn. Everything in the area should be protected, so blocks cannot be broken, animals cannot be hurt. You can still interact with items and whatnot. That is still an option and whatnot. You can still interact with waystones. But breaking blocks or using TNT or any of that stuff, that's no longer a possibility because of the plugin. And you can also tell where this region starts by going to these little lighthouses. The lighthouses, funnily enough, who put this in here? This is so cool. Look at Crow's rocket ship. The lighthouses, there's 4 of them in the map. There's one here. There's one up there. There's one over here. And there's one down there. This entire region of spawn is protected. So if the day ever comes where a griefer somehow bypasses the security of the server and they try to destroy it, they won't be able to. They won't be able to, thankfully. Because all of this should be protected. Another thing that I did do is that now the parkour tower, if you were to go in here in survival mode, and if I go over here, and let's say that you're going through the parkour and you're having a good time, and then, oh no, what's this? I took no fall damage. With the same plugin for spawn protection, we have also added a way so that you can not take damage when you're in the parkour zone, so that you can do this without worrying about having to eat food or having to like take fall damage. That's not gonna happen. That only applies to this area of the parkour tower. So as long as you're inside the bounds of the structure, you should be good. You should not take any fall damage at all. Now, the cutoff is like somewhere around here. So if you were to jump up from all the way to the top, all the way down here, you better hope that you land on the sand. Yeah, you better hope that you land on the sand. Otherwise, yeah, you might fall to your doom. Which is not good. It's not good, but the parkour tower has finally been finished. All 10 floors are ready to go. The top area will grant you access to a custom villager that is going to trade you a key, a special key that you can use if you come over here. If you get on over this area and you do the crawl command. Let me make sure I'm showing this. Perfect. If you do the crawl command and you get in here, there's going to be 3 vaults here with custom loot on each of them. You're going to be able to use the keys that the villager gives you at the top to exchange for either of these guys. And you only have to complete the parkour tower once to get those keys. These vaults will reset every... I don't know if it's going to be every week, every 2 weeks. But they will be reset so that you can get... you can complete the parkour multiple times and then get more keys and whatnot. How we're going to implement that, that's still left to be seen. But at least the balls should be working with the custom loot and whatnot. And all we got to do now is just make the villager trade the custom keys. And I got to make the textures for those. But that'll be a thing for later. Worst case scenario, we use the default texture for the key. No biggie. But that is one thing that we can do eventually at some point. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right, let's go back into creative mode. In terms of spawn, I think we're pretty much done with the building of spawn. The paths are finalized. We got all the little buildings and amazing things that people have created all over the place. This is such a lovely spawn. I am so in love with how this looks. It's so beautiful. There's like animals everywhere. The flora here is amazing. The cherry trees, the giant old tree, the crow over there. This is so cool, man. And then there is a little Easter egg. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. C2U5. This copper golem right here. It's a little bigger than usual. It's a scaled up copper golem with 500 health, which is the same as the warden, by the way, and a full set of armor. That's yeah, this thing is obviously packed up with armor. There's so many birds here. The duck, what are you doing? This little guy is just here to welcome people to the server whenever they join. I think he should be. Hopefully, he should be heading back soon. I don't know. But spawn is pretty much finished. As I keep saying and repeating myself over and over. The quarry's done. There is still 3. What do you call it? Lecterns that don't have any information in them. I'm thinking of adding a little bit more info on like some of the data packs that we have on the server and then putting them here for players to see. Let me see. Is this? Okay, perfect. I just found out the other day that if a Bedrock player interacts with this jukebox and they get the music disc and they insert it back, it's gonna delete the sound effect of the custom music, which is not good. I should probably put a warning out for that. But there's that. The rules have also been updated. Ghosta did do a great job at like giving us like a basically like a summary of all the rules that we should have on server. All I did was just expand on them and just clarify each rule individually. There's 10 pages of this. It's pretty basic stuff. Just, you know, be nice. No PvP without consent. No stealing. No griefing. All that stuff, you know. Be nice to others on the voice chat. All that stuff, you know. All that useful information. Speaking of useful information, we got the commands over here for the server. All the information for all the commands that people can use is here. Everything should be here. All right. I forgot that we have the hat command. I should probably test that at some point. That'd be cool. And then there's the bakery recipes, but unfortunately, this is only for Java. When I say it's only for Java, I'm talking about the book. Only the book is for Java. Only Java can see the recipes in the book. For Bedrock, this will look very weird. Or just not look at all. Who knows? Sadly, there's just no way of like making this 100% compatible with Bedrock. That is the sacrifice we have to make the server both Java and Bedrock compatible. Some things cannot be seen by Bedrock due to the texture packs and how they work. There's just a lack of compatibility there. But that being said, Bedrock can always ask a Java player for the recipes, and Bedrock should be able to craft them as well. And all the recipes should be here. And I guess I could share a copy of this in the Discord so that people can know how to craft them as well. A lot of these bakery recipes are pretty solid. They're pretty good foods. Some of them give really cool effects and whatnot. Like the glowberry pie makes you glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. It makes use of a very underutilized mechanic. We did ended up adding a little map here to spawn. This should show you everything that's around it. And if you continue the trail over here, you will see the other lighthouse. This is where the spawn protection ends. So beyond this point, it's free game. It's free game. We got the lava chicken. I hope it doesn't get vandalized. There was a bear here. Oh, yep. This guy works here now. He's the chef. But yeah, we got the lava chicken here, and it is functional. I still gotta add the custom lava chicken item into the game with a custom texture. That's still in the to-dos. We'll get to that eventually at some point. But we got our first lava chicken location. One other thing that we added was we modified this little area over here. It looks pretty nice. There's a little bucket there. We have a Connect 4, guys. Anybody can play Connect 4 on the server. You can put all the pieces on here and whatnot. The concrete is provided for you guys to play. There's only 2 colors by default. But we do have a little bit of a side quest here where server members can donate more colors for customization and whatnot. And I did hear from you too that he will be planning on completing that quest. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully some more people can help him achieve that so that eventually we have all the colors to play with. And who knows, maybe like 4 people Can play Connect 4 maybe at some point? That would be chaotic. We might need to make this bigger. But we have that. We have that now. And let's see. Let's go ahead and check out the secret cantina as well. This place is pretty sick. Gusta did a great job at decorating this place. And then I came in here and I also added a bit of a bit of a touch up and whatnot. Look at these guys putting the stuff in the chest. That is so cool. So when we do add the brews plugin, the idea is to have some of the drinks be available here. For you to like, I don't know, maybe we make this guy have custom recipes, or we make it like, you know, I mean the recipes are gonna be craftable one way or another, right? But this guy could have like special drinks and whatnot every once in a while, just rotating every time that the trades cycle and whatnot. That'd be cool. That'd be super cool. But it'd be super nice to have like a multitude of drinks here. I did have to remove all the potions and whatnot that we had in here because we don't want to just, you know, give everybody like 8 minutes of fire resistance just from coming in here and whatnot, right? All this is just water bottles. They're not really that useful early game. They're useful later on. And I think this doesn't have, this doesn't have any blaze powder, so that's just a brewing stand waiting for somebody to go to the nether and get the resources that we need. But yeah, the secret canteen is here. It is a secret location, so if you do find this waystone, you can register it and then come back here eventually at some point. That is entirely doable. Could you make a rule book for the library? Rule book? What do you mean, Eli? What do you mean, IKEA? A rule book? How? Like how to return books, or what did you have in mind? If you have something, you could tell me on Discord, and then we could probably figure something out. That'd be pretty cool. I did add a little bit of like touch up to the library. It looks pretty sick. It's right here. The library. Okay, a couple things that I did. I added a few of the paintings. I tried to match it as much as I could to like the theme of the section that we have here. But the custom paintings look pretty sick. I love them. I had a little section over here. There's a couple books here in here already. What is this? This is the Sweet Knowledge book. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let me go ahead and revoke my advancements one more time. Boom. Clear everything out. Another little painting. The library is full of bookshelves so that people can write their own books and put them in here. That way other people can read them. I also added a villager librarian in here with a secret bed, and look what it does when it's nighttime. Bro goes to sleep under the chair. Under the chair. That is crazy. Yo, what's up, Scottish? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. But IKEA, what do you mean? What do you mean a rule book? Message me on Discord and let's talk about what you think the rule book could be. Like rules in what people could write, or rules in like how to do the book returns. I guess we gotta clarify that. Oh yeah, I've been talking for a good minute. It's a lot to talk about. Okay, Larvarby has come along. Welcome to Redwood Town, everybody. We are super close to being done with the construction of Redwood. I think for the most part, everything has been finished. Let's see. What are some things that I have added to the town? So first things first, I went ahead and finished the design for the little outpost thingies that we have in the gate. So now they have the banner of Redwood's flag, as well as the colors and whatnot. I did mess around with like the design of it, and I think it came out pretty good. I like it. I like how it looks. It looks pretty awesome from down here too. Somebody could go in here and watch out for like any new people coming into the server and welcome them into the town. I did consider the idea of adding like redstone so that with a lever you could open the gate from up here. I don't know how complicated that would be. I guess with glass we could probably like do something secretly in here to be able to open the gate, but I think we might as well just leave it here. But these towers will be helpful in the case of a raid ever happening inside of the town. Hopefully the pillagers will be kept out by having the gate around us. Unless they spawn inside, in which case where everybody run for their lives, right? But we'll see. It's this Saturday or next Saturday? It is next Saturday, Scottish. Next Saturday will begin the season for the GuildSMP. Next Saturday. There's still a couple things that we still got to do, but we're so close to the finish line. All right. Speaking of, this is the the started construction of the town hall. I did not get to finish it, but I did make a lot of great progress on it. I did give it a little bit of shape already. So I think all that's left to do is make like the rooftop and like the size and whatnot. And I think I made this so that this could be like a place where we can meet and like discuss like events coming up into the server and whatnot. I don't know. Any business that has to be official server matters, they can be discussed here. We got a map of the village, looks pretty sick. But basically all that's missing is just the roof of the building. The sides are pretty much done for the most part, I would say. Maybe missing a little bit there and there, but it's probably fine. The market square is here. These are all the temporary shops that like players can rent out if they don't want to build their own shop. They can come here, sell products for a little bit. Or if they already have a shop and they want to sell something else, they can come in here and totally just start selling like other stuff too. It is pretty cool. It's pretty open. I do want to give a little shout out to my daughter Amy. She and I made this little stall right here. Of course, she picked pink. That's her favorite color. We made this little stall together. I think it came out pretty good. We did a good job on it. It took us a little bit to do, but we did it. We did it nonetheless. And then I went ahead and copied it over here so that we could have two little mini stalls on this side too. So there's different sizes for the little stores and whatnot. But this is an option for those players who don't want to build their own shops and they just want to like rent out something for here. And yes, that is an Among Us on the floor right there. But yeah, that's it. Other than a little bit of like additions there and there to like the design of the village and whatnot. I added like lights everywhere so that they would be lit up so that no monsters, or at least less monsters, spawning in and whatnot. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. Is there a proximity chat or how are you doing it? There is a proximity chat, Scottish. Right now with the supported mod pack, you can toggle the voice chat and anybody within a radius of like, I don't know, I think it's like 16 blocks can hear you. And it does decrease as the farther away you are from them, or increases if you get close to them. So it'd be pretty useful for just being on the server and then just chatting when you want to. It also makes for some very fun occasions. Check general. Okay, I'll check it in a minute. Yeah, check it in a minute. But yeah, make little additions there and there. There's the market square sign with an emerald put on the sign. That is pretty cool. A little warning for Bedrock players: if you see a sign and it looks empty, I would advise to not interact with it. This feature tends to break for Bedrock all the time, guaranteed. Just make sure that if it does break, just let somebody know, one of the Java players, and then we should be able to fix it. The same thing goes for the gate. If the gate ever breaks, just let me or Iker know, or that Tixio. We all know how to fix it. Just let us know. We'll take a jab at it. Okay. I did also position the waystone. I did find a proper spot for it now, so it's gonna be right here in the middle. And I think I did set it to be discoverable, so it's not enabled by default. So whoever comes through Redwood can register the waystone so that they can teleport here pretty easily, right? But that's there now. And then one thing that I'm very, very proud of is the Deity's Chapel right here, right next to the little church thingy. Oh my god, this build was like super fun to make. Not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun making this. I have my little office. There's a little cat that I tamed. I put some custom paintings in here. This is my little chair. This is my guild master's chamber right here. It's so cool. And uh that's Gladys. She was here already when I came to the place. So yeah, hello Gladys. um it is pretty cool. I like it. I'm very proud of this build. I think it came out pretty good for what I was envisioning of having a little mini church right next to the area where we worship the donut deity and whatnot. It's so freaking awesome. I did add some bales up here that the copper golem that's up here. Go ahead and fix him up. There you go. I think this guy drinks the bells sometimes. I'm still not sure. But regardless, they should activate from the sensors. But the platform is above us, so for now, for them, it's always nighttime, so it doesn't ring the bell no matter what. But that's the progress that I made, and I'll get to that area in a second. Let's go ahead and check out the Discord. Can Bedrock use waystones? Yes, IKEA. Bedrock should be able to use waystones. For you guys, this might look like a barrel, like a floating barrel. All you gotta do is interact with it. You should see a little menu pop up, and then you can select the location that you want to teleport to, and whatnot. So, yeah, you guys can use them. This is actually a very Bedrock friendly feature that you guys can utilize. It's pretty awesome. The only thing that's missing is the texture, of course, because rendering and stuff, right? It's a little bit different. How do you make one? It's pretty. It's a little bit pricey. It used to be more pricey before, but now it's a little bit different. So I believe it's an Eye of Ender, 2 amethyst. You need a lodestone, which now they're cheaper. They used to be netherite. Lodestone, and then I believe you need 3 types of a block, and I know they have a sandstone one. Let me check. And if I do /craft, I believe there we go. Okay, I nailed it. So it's gonna be this recipe. The only thing that's gonna change is gonna be the bottom blocks on here. There's a couple different variants for the waystones, and I can obviously send you guys a link to like the wikis and information for all these waystones so that you guys can see the recipes and whatnot prior to unlocking them. Because once you craft it, it should pop up on your crafting menu. You should be able to see the recipe so that you can craft it again. But up here, this is the same recipe no matter what. The only thing that changes is the blocks at the bottom. I think you can use deep slate, you can use mossy stone, you can use andesite, nether bricks, prismarine and stuff. There's a lot of variants, but for Bedrock it probably doesn't matter. I don't think you guys will be able to see them, unfortunately. Which I do apologize. Limitations there and there. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I should probably actually craft it because I don't think I have any on my Guildmaster chamber. Yoink. Perfect. All right. Let's go look at general chat. And let's see. Let's go to stream reaction. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. The library rules. If you don't return your books, you will have to pay 10 iron. Oh. Should we build a jail in Redwood? Should we build a sheriff's office or something? To put people away if they don't pay their fees. You may write your own books for the library. Please keep it family friendly for the most part. No endless of content, no big curse words, and no brain rot. Have fun! I like it, IKEA. That is pretty solid. That is pretty solid. I like it. So you want me to put this in like a book and then put it in the library? Is that what it is? I got you. How you gonna catch me? 10 iron. Oh no, in this economy. 10 iron in this economy. Oh no. Okay. So what we need is a We need a book and quill that's empty. And then we gotta go back to Redwood. And we gotta go find the library. There we go. And oh, this is perfect. We could probably put it right here. Let's see. So let's go ahead and write this down. So I always like to style my books like with a little bit of like flair like that. So let's do something like this. So library rules. Or well, rules sounds a little bit formal. Let's say guidelines. No. It doesn't sound formal. It sounds too serious. I like guidelines. That sounds a little bit more friendly. Let's go and do that. Perfect. All right. Not returning your books will... Actually, let's start with a different one. So let's start with you may write your own books to donate to the library. Number two, please keep book content family friendly. Perfect. Family friendly. Let's say server rules apply. Okay. And number 3. Let's actually add a little bit of flair like that. Number 3. I'm going to say books not returned to the library. Books not returned to the library within how much? Within 2 days of being checked out without proper heads up will result in a fee of 10 iron ingots. Or blocks. Nah, blocks is too much. I like. It's kind of funny to like actually have a late fee. I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing to have for a library. Number fun. Have fun. Woo! I always like to add a little heart to the end. I don't know why. All right, perfect. And then we just finish it off with this, just like that. Perfect. You may write your own books to donate to the library. Please keep book content family friendly. Server rules apply. Perfect. Books not returned to the library within 2 days of being checked out without proper heads up will result in a fee of 10 iron ingots. Number 4. Have fun. And happy reading. Reading is important, guys. It is very important. Done. Okay, I'm gonna make a copy. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign this. Library guide. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna call this one rules. And put a copy there. And we're gonna put a copy there. Boom. Another book for the library. Just like that. Just like that. This still has the thingy, right? Yes, perfect. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and put a copy of this in my Guildmaster chamber just in case we want to change anything at some point. We always can. That's why it's important to have backups. It is very important to have backups. No matter what. Okay. So I believe that's it for that. I have a catapult with expired bees and I'm not afraid to use it. But it'd be so funny if it actually did work. That would be hilarious just to have giant beans being thrown in the sky. Let's ring the bells. The bells. Okay. Oh yeah. Guys. I ended up going a little bit crazy, and we can get rid of these guys now. I just said YOLO and just finished the entire bridge over to Redstone Island, and you may notice that there's no longer any redstone here. I did have to remove it because one of two things was gonna happen. One, we leave the redstone here, and eventually, little by little, some of that redstone starts to go places. Places as in people's inventories or storages, right? I didn't want to give anybody an unfair advantage, so I was like, okay, we gotta probably get rid of all the redstone and do a little bit of cleanup here and whatnot. So unfortunately, that did have to go away. The other option was to put all the redstone secure in a bunker somewhere, but I don't think there's any point to doing that. It's just gonna take some space somewhere in a chunk or whatever, and nobody's gonna touch it. It's gonna be covered in bedrock, so it's just gonna be there forever and ever. But now, the redstone lives on the island itself. It lives on the name of it. And the things that happen here. Why is there... Oh, because there's no light. Okay, yeah, grass doesn't grow if there's no light, I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it needs to see the light sky. But yeah, there's no redstone anymore on either of these islands. That is no longer the case anymore. It is fully gone. I went ahead and did the cleanup, added some torches so that less mobs spawn in here. Try to keep it as safe as possible because this island is gonna be a good backup in case we run out of space over here for shops and whatnot or player builds. Redstone Island is always a place to, you know, do something crazy and have people like do like, I don't know, a theme park or something, or something crazy that has to do with redstone or just more shops in general, right? It'd be pretty cool. But now we have the bridge. It is fully finished. It is boat friendly too, so if you have a boat, you can come through here. Boom, you can go through. I don't know why I just unlocked the recipe for the bite wing. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this design. This is probably the nicest looking bridge or docking area that I've made so far. I like it. I like how it looks. Pretty happy with this. And it connects all the way. So there's that. And then I did do a little bit over there, which pretty minimal, but I mean it's fine. It's fine. We can always make more eventually when the season picks up. But I just wanted to make a really nice one just to connect the two islands together, just in case we ended up needing that space over there. And now we have that. Yo, what's up, Roger? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I just realized I'm not looking at TikTok right now. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, TikTok. I forgot that the chat does not show here. I was like, why is the chat not showing? Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? I can't even get diamonds in Minecraft without dying. What do you mean 10 iron? What's up, Chris? Today's is way too little. Jesus. Oh wait. Did I say 2 days for the books? Let's say 2 Minecraft days. Wait, no, that's even worse. That's just there for flair, Scottish. That's just there for flair. It's not really gonna be a big deal. I don't think it should be fine. What's up, Ghosta? What you doing? Not the what in the bro are you doing? I am just showing around the progress that we made on the Redwood Town. Ghosta, look what I did! I added the DD's Chapel to the server. Now we have the little church area. We have a chapel where I have my office and whatnot. It's so cool. Little office space over here. Pretty awesome stuff. Where is the bell? The bell has been relocated over here on this little hill right here. I was not gonna get rid of this. This looks so freaking cool, and it's an awesome reference to Undertale Yellow. So this is gonna stay. Even if it looks a little bit out of place, I think it's still fine. I think it's still fine. It is exactly like a school library. Oh, that one over there? Oh, yeah, yeah, totally, totally. Totally IKEA. Roger, thank you so much for the donut. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, Gosta, I went ahead and added a little chapel to go with the church. Now we have the little thingies to go back with each other. I don't know why there's an iron golem over there. Sir? Are you on patrol right now? What is this guy doing? What is he doing? But I would say that the town is pretty much mostly complete. The last thing we gotta do, or well, that I gotta do, is finish up the roof for the town hall, and that's it. I think that's it. That's all we need to do. I know there's still one last project that still needs to be finished, and that is Gomuro's pirate ship over here. I should probably ask him if he needs like help building the rest of it, or what's gonna be the plan for this, because I would love to like grab the ship and then put it down here. Let me jump off of here. I would love to put like the ship like parked there or on that side. That would be so freaking sick just to have that there. It would look so amazing. He's seeing outside. He wants freedom. Oh no, I'm pretty sure he's on patrol. He's making sure everybody's safe. He's taking a smoke break. LOL. Bro's had enough of the zombies. How much HP do you have? Oh, bro has 100 HP. Okay, alright. Never mind. He hasn't been dealing with zombies. Look, it's another cat. Another cat. The return policy is just to look professional. Exactly, IKEA. Exactly. It's not like super serious. It should be all good. It's just there for flair. It'd be pretty funny though to charge somebody 10 iron ingots though. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, that's all the progress we made here. I don't know if I've shown the. I think I've shown the sewers already, right? I'm pretty sure I have shown the sewers on a previous stream, so we don't need to go back down there. The sewers have also been completing. Yo, Gusta's on the server. Wait, I forgot that Oran is on the server. Hello, Costa, my guy. you look that right outside the church. Come in here, Costa. Come on, let's have a discussion. All right, Costa. How are you feeling about the GuildSMP so far? I want more dead frogs. We can come to an agreement. I will give you one frog. Wait, that was not. I mean, I was gonna let you kill it, but it suffocated. Rip. I mean, that's a dead frog, right? Right? It works. What do you mean you were hiding a frog from me? I just summoned it. I was gonna let you I was gonna let you do the thing, but it just vanished. It just vanished. Wait, Gustav, follow me. Follow me. Oran is working on a project over here, this way. And I wonder how far he has made progress so far. It's like, oh, there he is. There it is! What the hell? There's villagers over here. Hello! Scobble Suos. Yeah, maybe we should change the name to avoid the copyright. Maybe we should. Does he know about my friend? I don't think so, IKEA. Best not to tell him. If not, then show him. Oh no. Oh no. I think Oran is AFK. Yeah, I think Oren might be AFK right now. I don't think he's here with us right now. um, but yo, bro, put the animatronic hits already. That is so cool. There's the floating pizza boxes. Interesting. Interesting. Right, Foxy doesn't have a head yet. We still need to run that command. Oh no, there's zombies in here. Oh no. Oh no. Natoi, what's up? What happened? Bro, the eyes are poking out. Why are the eyes so pokey? Wait. I have an idea. A name for this. Natoi. Natoi. Oh! Like for the restaurant? Nah, I'm pretty sure it's fine to just leave it as Freddy's. Or just, you know, Freddy. Not Freddy's. It's Freddy. Freddy. Let me go in here and... Wait, no, not this one. Where was the room with the cannonballs? I think it's this one. Grab one of those. Oh. Well, that's not good. It doesn't keep the data. Have to check here. What are you? You're over here. What is happening? Note the woman's restroom will remain unfinished. As a male builder, I cannot enter the bathroom to build it. We should probably ask Noel to maybe help us build the bathroom. let me tell Ghost of that. Should help us with this one. Show him the wizard. Oh, Ghosta. You want to see the wizard? Okay, do this, Ghosta. Do this. You're gonna type slash. You're gonna type this, but without the dot. Run that command. I will see you at spawn. Hey, you did it. Let's go. All right, Ghosta, come here, come here. First things first. Could you interact with this waystone? There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. That means it works. Okay. Brother did help me test this earlier. Try breaking this flower. It doesn't let you, huh? Yeah, we have this problem detection now. All right, Ghosta, come here. Follow me. Follows me. Well, technically, nothing can be broken anymore. All right, IKEA, brace for impact. Is that a bear on the sunflower field? What do you think, Ghosta? I am his son. IKEA, I don't think he knows what this is. Wait, Ghosta, look at it from the side. It has 4 legs. It's green. And it jumps. I think he knows now. I think he knows. I think he knows. Give me a bucket, I'll throw up. No, Ghosta, don't look at it. Here. Look at the look at the meatball cannon instead. Come on, Ghosta, get on. We're gonna shoot cannonballs. Um, so, imagine that we just shot one into the sky, very epically, very epically. Awesome. Okay. No, that's the only thing that we wanted to show you. Let's see. Let me test something. The expired beans. Right. It's beans. It's not meatballs. That's right. I'm sorry, IKEA. I keep confusing the two for some reason. Is bro gonna do the parkour? Perfect chance to test this. Survival. Ghosta. Boom. All right, Ghosta, jump from up there all the way down here. Trust me. Jump down here. Hey, it works. It works. You don't take fall damage here. As long as you don't go outside of this little cutoff right here where the reach ends, you don't take any fall damage in this tower. I made it survival friendly for you guys so that you guys don't have to worry about food or taking damage or losing your items when you're inside the tower, since we're not gonna have keep inventory, unfortunately. That's not gonna be a thing. Oh. Huh? Oh, bro gave himself game mode. Oh, I see. This is indeed peak. Hey, thank you. Wait, Costa, do me a favor. Oh, he's up there. Let me go get him. Bro's just going through the rooms. Try breaking this slime. Try breaking it. Uh-oh. Does it let you break it? Is that working though? I think I know why. I think I know why it's not working. It's one of the permission thingies. Hold on. We can probably fix that. Let me see. Where's my documentation for this? I know it's like it's one of the flags for World Guard that I gotta fix up. So flags. Where's the one for redstone? Because that should still be a thing you can do. Movement, map making, item pickup, then I message whether lock time locking mode, natural. No, none of those. Protection related. Interact. Okay, so maybe I just gotta set this. Okay, so it's region, parkour. Oh wait, no. Region, flags, parkour, interact, allow. Am I not doing this the right way? What's the command for this? How do you do this? What was the syntax? Oh. Whoops. Okay. Let me have Costa teleport to me. Costa, could I have you test it again? Oh no. Oh no. Why is it not working? Overwrites. Build. Whether blocks can be broken. Whether doors users can be used. Let's try that one. Let's do not interact, but use, allow. Okay. It is not connected. It should still work because look, if I press it. Oh! Oh, wait. What? Wait. Is it really not? Huh? What? Excuse me? Redstone is just not working. What is going on? Is there something preventing it from going up? How about making a new one? That works? Okay. So we did this. There we go. Did I break a block? Oh no, gotta be careful here. For some reason, it won't push it up. Is it the slime block? Oh! Okay, what do I need to add so that it can move blocks? Movement. Maybe this? Notify. No. Natural events, movement, protection related. Build. Whether blocks can be placed. New. Okay. Let me just try to look this up. In a region. There we go. Oh, let me check on TikTok. Make sure I'm not missing anything there. Cool. Okay, let me try this. So region, flag, and then piston. Unknown flag specified. Piston. Did they call it something else, or what am I missing? Item for rotation, proc tampling. There's a flag of strings describing the domains. No, that's not the right one. What's the next one? If the block break flag is set to deny, it prevents piston from breaking blocks. Right. You break pistons. Whatever prevent players from breaking and place blocks. How do I choose the blocks to only affect players? But then people can still break blocks, which is not good. That is interesting. Okay. Wait, let's try it one more time. So I put this here. It doesn't work. Oh no. can make this work. Surely. Pistons. Plural. Pistons. It still doesn't work. I mean, they work, but doesn't let me move the block. Okay, that might take a little bit. That's probably something that I gotta troubleshoot, honestly. Let me see, what else is there on here that I could probably use? There has to be a way to enable it, right? Maybe I just have to make like a group and only add the pistons to be able to move blocks, perhaps? Use region groups. Oh. Sometimes it may be desired for a flag to only apply to a certain group of players, rather than everybody that should enter the region. Everyone. Region groups describe the membership of players to a region. They're handled by World Guard internally and are entirely unrelated to permission groups. So you can specify a region group when defining a flag. So if I say, so are players already? So it would be something like, let's see, region, flag, break, blocks, I want to say. That's the one. Nope. It's called block break, I think. Yeah, because when a piston moves a slime, it breaks the block and then it repositions it above it. I think that's how it works. Okay, so then I just gotta override it with that formatting. Take me back to region groups. Perfect. And I just gotta say, oh, I forgot to specify the region itself. So parkour. And then jumpy. Let's see. Non-members. Anyone who isn't an owner or a member of the region. Members. So non-members. And then allow. Okay, Ghosta. Oh shit, never mind. Try it. Does it work? Oh no, it doesn't work. Why? Let's see, what else does Google have to say? Do we need to bypass the build? Flag is short for faster build. Let's reset it. That still doesn't work. What about block place? Oh! Okay. Ghosta. Grab take this bamboo block. Take this bamboo block and try to place it down. This block right here. Here. Costa. Grab this. Oh shit, it fell down. No! Here, Costa. No, it keeps falling. Oh, it doesn't let you place blocks. Okay. Okay, I think I did it right then. I think I did it right. It doesn't let you place it, right? And it doesn't let you break blocks at all, either. Correct? Awesome! And it works. Beautiful! Let's see. How does this work? Oh, there's collision there. There we go. Oh, I know this one. Gonna bounce up on this one, and then boom. Oh no, me to make this evil. There you go. You do that, and then you gotta bounce on that one, and then get to that one. Oh. Okay, and then from here, do you go there? No! I messed it up. You gotta do a sprint, Ghosta. You gotta do a sprint. Ah! Oh, this is so cool. There you go here. Okay. Do I make it there or do I gotta make it there? Which of the two? Wait, which way do I go? Is it there now? No, that's not right. Is it? There and then there? Maybe it's from here? Oh! That's how you do it. Okay. You get up here. And then you get up here. And then I don't think you gotta fall through there. I think you gotta bounce there and then get in that one. Right? No! Oh no! Oh, I missed that one jump. Get a little bit of practice in. Ooh! Get me up here. And then we just bounce back there. Sprint over here. Get up here. Perfect. I don't know if you can get to that one. Is that what's intended? You can bonk your head here, which is not good. What if over there? Oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. How about... Wait. What if I do this? Yeah, hold on 1 second, Costa. Okay, try it now. Try it now. Does it let you break it? No? Okay, did that break this? Yeah. Try breaking it. Try it one more time, please. Oh man, the permissions are a little bit confusing. It's because there's groups and there's no groups and whatnot. Huh? What is bro cooking? No, just try breaking the wall, like just like that. Doesn't let you, right? Okay, I think I fixed it then. Wait. Try the piston again. Okay. Woo! It still works. It still works. It still works. Awesome. Okay, it should be fixed now. It should be fixed. It should be good. It's good that we tested it. It's good that we tested it. That's why you test, to make sure that everything is working as intended. Right, but your boy is gonna get out of here. Game mode. Actually, I can just slash spawn. Okay. I think you guys, I think I might actually go ahead and call it a night here. I know it's a bit of a short stream, but I think tomorrow we might be here working on some more stuff all day. We're going to finish the town hall. We're going to get some work in. Gamoro! Hi! What up? I have almost completed the donut. Oh, Gamoro's... What? What? Check here. Nato, my fingers. Wait, what? What? What is going on, Gusta? What's happening? Nato? Yes? What happened? I break this. You broke what? Huh? But it just repaired now. Broke what? What broke? Break it? It appeared now. Huh? Ghost, are you seeing something that I don't see? Because I don't see... Unless you're talking about the wall. But yeah, it's not letting you break blocks, which is fine. Even if it does seem like you broke it, as long as you didn't actually break it, then it's probably fine. Unless you're saying that there was a block here and it broke. Is that what you mean, maybe? No. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no. It should be set now so that you can not place blocks, you cannot break blocks, but the structure can do it. It should be set that way. Yoink. Oh, I forgot that this is the puzzle. You gotta figure out which of these doors leads to the actual continuation of this. This is gonna throw so many people out whenever they try the parkour. It's gonna throw them off, for sure. Yoink. Alright. Water parkour! Oh no. Water parkour! Or not? Water parkour! There we go. I think you gotta take this one. There we go. Come over here. Wait, you gotta do this right. Oh no! See, that's why we added the fall damage prevent. As otherwise people will lose their health here. 100%. Okay. Gotta do this one right. Come on. No! There we go. Nice. Go over here. Perfect. No! This one's a little bit hard. Not gonna lie. This one gave me the most trouble during testing. Oh my gosh. Come on. No! I give up. To the next room. To the next room. It's over here. Oh. This one I don't think I've tested. Yoink. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Nope. Oh, you gotta shift at the right time. Okay. There we go. 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 Okay, that's powder snow. That's scary. Ah! Oh no. Couldn't somebody technically cheese this with leather boots? Uh-oh. Mewtwo didn't think about this. I guess if you brought leather to this, then sure, go for it. You can skip through some of this level. Technically. Oh! We should do another thing just to make the stream longer, like a little react. I mean, Gomura's about to show us the donut that he made. So let's take a look at that. I don't think I could wholeheartedly react to a video right now. I'm feeling a little bit drained from work today, and then I feel like I probably haven't been sleeping that much. But let's check this out. Let's check this out. I'm very excited about this. Oh my God, dude, what in the world? Bro made a donut head. Gamoro. Gamoro. That looks so sick, man. Oh my gosh. The only thing that I would suggest probably is like maybe the shading of it, just a little bit. But oh, dude, that is so cool. Gamuro, one of these days, you gotta teach me your ways in Blockbench. I would love to learn how to use it. This looks so cool, man. Wait. So, what's the plan here? Do we make just a custom donut hat that everybody can have, or do we make it so that you can wear the donuts as hats? What are we doing here? Either could work, honestly. Texture glitches a little bit, but I think it still looks good. Yeah, it does that when you like zoom in and zoom out, right? Oh, but dude, this is so freaking cool. I can try, dude. As long as it's the basics, I think I can probably get the hang of it. It's just I watched 2 tutorials and they rush and they don't explain, and I'm so lost on how they do the whole process. Hats are cool, dude. Yeah, I would love to get hats into the server. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. So, okay. I like the idea of making it so that the donuts that we already have function as hats too, so you can put them on your head and you can wear them as hats. I think that's fantastic because the donuts look kind of big already, so it kind of fits that you can put them on your head. I love it. This is so awesome, dude. This is gonna be the best season of the GuildSMP ever. It's gonna be. Where is it? Where's what, Gusta? Oh, it's on the Discord, on the media channel. It's on the media channel. Dude. This is so peak, bro. That is so freaking cool. Wait, I'm gonna fire react this. I'm gonna Minecraft hard react this. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna zombie horse react this message. That's how peak this is. That is so freaking awesome. Dude. I find it a little bit surreal looking at something like this. Like, this is real. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Gamora, thank you so much for making the donut hand, man. I really appreciate it. This looks insane, man. Like, I really love it. I would add it like that into the server. No problemo. It might look a little bit weird, like people play with shaders and whatnot, but whatever. It looks so cool. Oh man, but for real, Gumuro, if you can, maybe let's set up like a voice chat or something one of these days. Probably at an earlier time so that it's early for you, it's early for me. Maybe tomorrow if you have some time before gaming night. Maybe we can talk about this a little bit, because I would love to learn this. Let me find out how to turn it into like a cool file thingy, and then I'll send it to you. Yo, bet. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I gotta figure out how to exactly add this model. I know there's like a little bit of a setup you gotta do. Like you gotta have the actual MC meta file in the data pack and whatnot for like rendering the hat. And you also have to establish the item itself as being able to be worn in as an equipment. So we might have to tweak the data pack a little bit to make it work. But this is good, man. This is good. It's perfect. It's so good. I'm excited now. Wait, so are we gonna make Gomuro, if you can, save like the actual texture file so that if possible we can modify the what do you call it, like the colors and whatnot, so that we can make a hat for like each of the donuts, because that way all the donuts can be worn as hats. That would be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Okay, everybody, I believe that it's gonna be all for today. I do apologize for the shorter stream. Tiredness gets the best of me sometimes, but it is what it is. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be back with some more energy, and we're gonna be doing game night. If I wake up early in the morning, I could play something. Maybe we could bring back Hollow Knight. I'm not sure. 3 hours only stream. Not even that long, Ghost. That's only been 2 hours. Only 2 hours. It's the shortest stream of the week. The texture is a little bit weird, but I'll try. Thank you, Umar. I appreciate it. Yeah, even if it's like a little bit like glitched out and whatnot, it should be okay. We should be able to get around it. The main part that I hadn't been able to figure out is how to make like the actual thing 3D. That was like the thing that I was stuck on last time when I tried to make the model for the baseball bat. I could not get it to work. I don't know what I did or what I was doing wrong, but something didn't work on my end. But we could probably try again. Typo? It's all good, Ghost. It's all good. Okay, well, thank you, Gomuro, for making the amazing donut hat. It looks amazing. Ghosta, thank you so much for helping me test out the parkour and the server, the protection stuff that we established on the server. Now that's good, ready to go for the season. We're all set, guys. We're almost there. One more week, and we're gonna start the server. We're gonna start it strong. It's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait. But yeah, that is it for me today, you guys. I hope everybody has a good night. Get some sleep. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.